Hey Crafter, Amy here with Leap of Faith Crafting and Expressions Vinyl, and today we are going to be doing one of the projects from the December mystery box, and we're going to be making this cute tote here, perfectly imperfect. I think that's great for the start of the new year and just knowing that we're not all perfect, but we are perfect in our own way, right? So there is a tote that comes in your mystery box, and there is a lot of SVG files you can use for the tote, but I'm just going to show you how to use this one. And we will be using all of the colors from your heat transfer vinyl pack. I'll be using 4 colors of the heat transfer vinyl. I'm going to be using my pink plaid that I designed for you, a periwinkle, and then the retro mint color. So these are the colors that I like and wanted to put together, but you can use any of the colors however you want. And I'm going to be using my Cricut and my Easy Press to be applying this. Okay, so we're going to get into Cricut Design Space because that's a software I use. I'm going to show you a few things about how I made kind of an offset for behind the imperfect, but totally optional step. You definitely don't have to do that. And then we're going to start cutting out and putting this bag together. So I'm within Cricut Design Space here, so I'm going to upload a file and upload the image. I'm going to browse downloads. I have a Perfectly Imperfect here. I'm going to open that up, upload it, and add it to my canvas. So one thing I want to do on here is size it. So I'm going to make it almost about 12 inches. And I'm actually going to make a little bit of an offset for this imperfect because I'm going to put that in the patterned vinyl. I just want it to pop a little bit more off. So I'm actually going to ungroup this. So up here on that right side, I'm going to ungroup it and click on this. And then I'm going to come up to the offset tool. And we're just going to do a pretty little one. So I'm going to drop that down. Okay, maybe like that. Click apply. Okay, and then I'm going to change this to the purple color because I am actually going to put those together. There's a few little cuts in here that I don't want, so I'm going to click on it, and now click on my contour tool. And you'll see with this tool, I can get rid of these small little pieces that I don't want it to cut. So if I just click on the little pieces, well, I don't want the whole thing. I'm just going to click on here on the side. So those little pieces, I'm going to keep these ones. I'm going to click on that. So anything that is grayed out here, it's going to get rid of. So these dark ones here and anything that's white on this is going to be there. So I'm just going to click off of that and you'll see that it got rid of those. Okay, so my last thing I want to do is actually I'm going to weld these together because I don't want overlapped here. So I'm going to click on my Perfectly. I'm going to hold my shift down and click on my offset over here on my layers panel. So now I have both of those selected. And then I'm going to come up, go down into combine and actually click on unite. So now we have them together there. I'm going to move it to the bottom there so we can see it. Okay, so that one I'm going to cut out in my lavender light purple. Okay, so this is a totally optional step. You can do whatever you want. I'm just going to add a little punch there and make that background on there. We go to make it. Okay, since everything we're doing is iron on, we want to make sure to turn that mirror setting on all of them. Okay, so we have all of those mirror. We're going to hit continue and go to our Cricut. Okay, so Design Space is prompting me for the retro mint first that I'm cutting out. So again, you're going to apply this colored side or shiny side face down on your mat because we mirrored all the images for any kind of iron-on heat transfer vinyl. We're going to place that on the mat. I'm going to select iron-on as my setting. Okay, I'm going to load my mat when it's blinking. And cut this out, and then we're going to follow design space and cut all the rest of the mats out, and then we'll add them to our tote. Okay, so now I'm just finishing weeding off the rest of this. Okay, so we have all of our HTV weeded out. So I'm going to turn on my Easy Press, and when I looked up online on the Cricut Heat Guide for the Easy Press, it said for iron on canvas to do 340 degrees for 30 seconds. So that's what I set mine to. We're going to preheat that. So I have an extra Teflon sheet just as a protector. Okay, so when working bags like this, you want to make sure that you don't press into where it's folded down here. So either make sure you pull that out or just don't get that far down, because you won't get an even press down there. And make sure your straps are out. Okay, so first I'm just going to press it for about 5 seconds of where I'm going to place it, just to get the moisture out of the bag. Okay. And I'm going to place this one down first. And I'm just going to place this one over here just so I can get to make sure it's centered. Actually, we can probably press it all at once. Let's trim this as much as we can. Okay, that will work. And that looks about even. Okay, so this might not fit across the whole thing, so I'll probably press half of it and then move it over a little bit and press the other half. So I'm going to press for about 5 seconds and then move it over. Make sure I get that other side for about 5 seconds. And then we can even use a scraper to kind of release it from the backing, make sure it's stuck. And with this Easy Weed, you can peel it warm or cold. It's one of the reasons I love it. Okay, and then let's see if we can get all the rest. In one press. Okay, and because there's vinyl still showing, I'm actually going to put a Teflon sheet on it so I don't burn any of that vinyl. So I'm going to press kind of this one side here first, and press this for 30 seconds, and then I'm going to move it over and press that second side. Okay, so there we have our bag all ready to go. Take out whenever you want. So it's a good way to use those patterns is to kind of either slice things out of them or to use them with a background to make them pop out a little bit more. So I'd love to see anything that you created. Make sure you tag Expression Vinyl, and you can tag me, Leap of Faith Crafting, so I can check them out too. Okay, so thanks so much for stopping by and watching the video. If you're unfamiliar with the mystery boxes, there is all the information below if you want to start getting your own. Hope this tutorial helped. So thanks so much for stopping by.